Hello and welcome back to another KSP video, and it's going to be the final one for this sector of KSP. The reason why is because KSP 2 is coming out in approximately 6 more days or 5 more days, but for console it's probably not going to come out till either next year, late winter, or summer, depending on the roadmap. But I decided to make one last KSP mission. This is using a Starship kind of like rocket, even though it doesn't even look like Starship because I made a Starship previously, but that's in my other save file. But either way, we are going to Mars, and the reason why is because we are here to drop off a package. Yes, Amazon has literally paid for a Starship. In the game, of course, but still the same. Well, there's gonna be probably more videos coming out for other games from me, because I'm not really trying to touch KSP anymore, because the new KSP is gonna be coming out. Hopefully, early access is gonna be coming out, but for console it doesn't really work that way, sadly. So we're just gonna be stuck with the KSP 1 while PC is playing with KSP 2. But hopefully they can finish the roadmap very quickly, and maybe you start seeing some more multiplayer videos from me and Zach. For me and Zach Attack, because he said he may get KSP 2 because of the multiplayer aspect of it. But this mission took me only 5 minutes to build, but it took me 5 more minutes to go ahead and actually finish this. Reason why is because of I keep on messing up on the build. Like, as you can see, it says that we are out of signal. I don't know if this is the first one, because remember we fixed it one time, and then the other time it was like I needed more power, so I tried to put everything on there. And this probably was one of the longer missions for me because I fell asleep during it. Yeah, that was shocking. And that was really it. Now we're going to be transferring / switching over to the next one. And I'm pretty sure this is the part that I cut out because, we already did that, and I realized that we were out of signal and we didn't have nothing. Oh wait, we do have something. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so we had to just basically just wait, and then we had to open the thing. Okay, so now we are in a new, not a new one, but this is still the same I kind of wanted to keep that shape as much as I could, but look, with KSP 2, there's going to be like a Starship so I can't wait to see that in action. Can't wait to see all the Starship recreations. And basically the tutorials are very good, actually. Like, if you know the original KSP, you know how much of a pain it was just to get into orbit for the first time. Because tutorials wasn't even teaching you nothing. for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it could teach you how to dock, but you have to learn how to dock on your own. So it was just super hard to just manage to even do that, though. And that's why the look mod, no tractor beams, is like the kind of rare achievement. Like only 1% of people did it, and saying some people don't even make this far. And that's probably because, they don't really give a solid tutorial on it. But either way, we're gonna keep it like that. I mean, hopefully it doesn't stay like that for KSP 2. Because, there should be probably some more new people into the KSP base. Because I think it would just be nice to have some more people other than the main people that you see on KSP. Have some new people get in there and like the game. And then they start to record content on it. But I think the tutorials are really going to teach people how to do all that stuff. And I just really hope it does. Anyway, we have encountered Duna already. So we have encountered Duna, and now we are transforming to we are. Okay, I said it a little too early. Now we encountered Duna, and now hold on. And now we're heading towards the periapsis to do a retrograde burn. But here's the thing, I instead of putting like 3 vector engines on there, I decided to put 9. To make it a little bit more easier to transport from planet to planet. Okay, so sorry if I didn't really sound that static like the other time. It's because it is just the morning time, and I decided to knock this out first thing in the morning. And oh yeah, that's supposed to happen. My bad. I thought that was about to be a failure, but I remember that it went ahead and did that. Yeah, kind of forgot about that. Anyway, we are burning with the nuclear engines right now to retrograde to go ahead and get into Duna orbit. Maybe it's just because we are, or maybe it's just because we are. But this took me multiple attempts to even make it to Duna. I mean, not make it to Duna, but land on Duna. Because this is what this thing is for. I am just kidding. It did not land on Duna. Something else, the payload landed on Duna. The payload is like just a box, like a literal box, because a box. And this was supposed to be like just dropping off a package at a random planet. So it's kind of fun, funish to just do that. Either way, now we're going to burn into Duna. Now we have successfully situated ourselves into a nice little area to where we won't, to where we can drop off the package, but we can still burn away from the periapsis. So now we're going to fast forward. No, we're not going to fast forward, not yet. But we're going to go ahead and release the package, and that should happen any second now. And when it's going to be package separation. And now this is package separation, and now the starship is, not the starship, the rocket is all by itself. So now it's going to flip to prograde, so we don't burn into Duna's atmosphere. even though it's gonna be super hard to burn into there, but still we don't want to burn into there because we're trying to preserve it for a future mission. So now we are going to the little box, and as you can see, it have a little box in it. Yeah, the box have a box in it with all the equipment. And you may ask, why you put the box so big for just that small piece? Have you ever seen Amazon boxes? Just a quick question. Like, for like, you can get like a little Pokemon card, and then it will go ahead and they will give you a box bigger than your dog, just for one. Now that's just not recycling at best. I mean, if you recycle it, it's gonna be still good, but either way, it's still probably gonna be bad for the environment. But either way, this one have a nice eco-friendly thing to where it will automatically burn up in the atmosphere. Oh wait, did I say too much? Anyway, next topic. Random thoughts. So, I don't even know what the random thought about. Oh yeah. Well, I wonder why. I mean, random thoughts that I could look up, but I wonder why Rainbow Six Siege is named Rainbow Six Siege. I understand the siege part of it because, you know, you siege the castle or storm the castle. Yeah. But then, but the Rainbow in the Six part, I don't really understand. Because how many operators were there at first? There probably was 6. And I think it's called Rainbow because it's a rainbow of possibilities. Yes, a rainbow of possibilities. Anyway, I've been have y'all watched Game Theory or any of the theory channels? Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. And then he released a new one with last yesterday. Or I was about to call it last day. But he released one yesterday, and it was Style Theory, and I suggest you go subscribe to it. And anyway, in other news, we have successfully reached the atmosphere of Duna, and now we have opened up our parachutes. And the parachutes are now fully opened, and the box is just going to be landing. And this is the part where I said it has a nice eco-friendly system. And you want to know what it is? It should pop up soon. Yes. Okay, and the eco-friendly system is coming soon. And yes, it explodes on impact. Yeah, no, very eco-friendly. Definitely not gonna hurt any Martian life out there. But that was not supposed to happen though. So we had to do it again. Luckily I did a quick save to where I just did it. So now we're gonna be re-entering the Mars atmosphere again, and this is like an unnecessary part. I'm about to put like something little in the description or something. I don't know, but we have to do it. We're gonna do it again, but this time it failed again. I think it was third time that was the charm, or maybe I just deleted the second one. but it worked just like Artemis. Failed once, failed again, and failed the third time. I'm just kidding. It launched the third time. And I was actually there for it. It was actually a pretty good launch. I even posted a video about it. But the one thing that kind of shocked me was that I think it was the thumbnail that got it. But me watching the Artemis splashdown was worse. I mean, did better than me actually going there to watch Artemis go up. Probably because I put on like a drawing thumbnail on there instead of showing what's in the video. Probably that's probably what I think happened. To where it didn't really work out. But that was a good spectacle to see in real life. I mean, like, it sounded like laser beams. Talking like, like when it go up, it sounded like laser beams, like barrel. Like you can hear like stuff just hitting like laser beams or something. And anyway, I'm about to fast forward a little bit to see if we actually managed to land on the moon. I mean, not the moon, Mars. I mean, dude, I don't want to get copyrighted by Mars, please. I mean, sued by Mars. Not Mars Candy Bar, but, the planet Mars. Imagine if planets can sue. Anyway, this is a nice demonstration of our eco-friendly system right here. And touchdown, we have splashed down, and we have exploded like it was supposed to. And now this one was a bad one, so we're just going to skip this. And actually, no, I can't skip because if I try to fast forward that part, they'll just go ahead and just do a bunch of random stuff, and then we will go ahead and do something bad. But next video, I wonder what the next video is gonna be. Probably gonna be involved with something with either aces or ace pilots. So I think either I'm gonna do a Rainbow Six Siege video or I'm gonna do a War Thunder video. And I know I haven't did a War Thunder video, but I do play it very much. I mean, I stopped playing it for a little bit, then I got back on. Now I'm trying to grind out to the F-16. So, that's fun. But anyway, we are going to do it again. This part I tried to quit because, I was actually doing it, not me. I mean, not somebody else. So I wanted this to be a quicker part than the last ones. But this box style really, is really good for me. Cause I remember I put it on just for like an attachment. I mean, just for like a little thing. Because I remember one time I did this. I put like a box on the moon. On Mars before, but it was with like a Falcon Heavy rocket. And that was after the Falcon Heavy launch. The U.S. thing won something. The one with the jellyfish. The one that was classified. I know a bunch of rocket missions are classified now, but it happened like in the late evening-ish. Yeah, so that's basically what happened. And now they have, and now I don't know how that rocket's doing because, it's classified. But I do know how this rocket's doing. It just separated from the thing, the box. And this time we are not going to watch the box explode, sadly. But this time we're going to focus on our own thing. Wait, what? Oh, this must have been one of the times that it, you know, exploded or something like that. I don't know if it's separated or not. Yeah, so I'm a little confused about that. But anyway, we're gonna keep on rolling with this rocket. I mean, this little probe. And hopefully this thing can actually land and don't explode impact. And that would be very bad for all the people who donated to this. By donated, I mean donating their time. And by whom the people who donated this, I'm talking about me. So this would be bad if it explodes. And wait, did we already see this part? Don't tell me we did. Yeah, it's this part again. Wow. Okay, so I was just narrating over a part that we already saw. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and switch it up on y'all. In 3, 2, 1, and turns out it was a different one for some reason. I don't know why I kept on doing that, but yeah, different one. And so now we are trying to land, and this one failed again because, you know, it worked the same thing as the other one that we did. But don't worry, this video shall end soon. The main harder part is going to just be returning back to Earth, because, you know, there's some things supposed to be reusable. By reusable, I mean partially reusable, and by partially reusable, I mean expendable, to where we can't even reuse it at all because something happened on Earth. Maybe a little crash happened, maybe a little landing on the helicopter pad happened, or maybe it just splashed down in the water 1 mile away from the KSC. I think it was the last option, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but so now this is probably the real one, hopefully. Now this time we expand, and now we are gonna be coasting through the atmosphere of this one, and the flames should start appearing at any second now. And flames out. And now flames are appearing. And now we are coasting down into the atmosphere. I mean, the box kind of worked as a protective shield. But, you know, in real life, you know, boxes don't even do that. They just collapse under pressure. But, hey, this really shows that KSP is fiction, not reality. But I think I may do a siege video when the new season come out, because there's going to be a new overpowered operator. Yes, an overpowered operator. So just watch out for that, pro players. Give y'all the heads up to make sure not to rage about it. I'm definitely not gonna rage about it when I'm on the defensive team and walk through a capcan trap and it sets off. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna rage about that. Because right now we are trying to land, and I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I mean, not fast forward. Why am I always saying fast forward? But I think we're just gonna go ahead and land real quick. This video is like 30-something minutes long, appropriate for the end of KSP saga for me. Well, hopefully I'll see y'all in KSP 2, which is going to be the end of my video. But I am gonna be watching KSP 2. I'm gonna be watching all the new YouTube. I'm gonna watch all the YouTubers play KSP 2, and I'll just watching it. And hopefully nothing crash, right? 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 Nothing crash. Please. Please don't. Please. Nothing don't crash. Please. If something's crashed, at least the boss is still there. We don't really care about anything else. Anyway, well, there we go. We put a box on Mars for the second time. First time on YouTube, second time by myself. So now we're going to go ahead and go back to the little starship that we had. I know you probably forgot that it existed, and I forgot to put it onto the things. But there is a starship out there somewhere, lurking in the darkness. And either way, I'm about to fast forward to the burn and landing of it. So while you just enjoy some nice sounds of KSP. So see you at that moment, and okay, so now we're about to do the burn. And now we are doing the burn. So, remember when I said this was like kind of a long mission for me? And when I fell asleep at? This is the part that I fell asleep at. Not the burn part, but the part where it says like plus 8 minutes. I went to sleep. I mean, that's what I fell asleep at. Maybe I just forgot that I was playing KSP and I just went somewhere else. And then after that, I fell asleep. Because, the console goes dark. But anyway, now we are burning with the thing. And I don't care about my weekly report. But anyway, we are going to, we're going back to Kerbin. To where we are just gonna be chilling. Hopefully chilling, not burn up in re-entry or splash down in a hard water. I think it was the second one. But so now we are headed to Kerbin now to go ahead and do the landing. And we have more than enough Delta V to go ahead and land on Kerbin. And now I was kind of surprised on how easy it was to get to Mars and how easy it was to get back, even though the burn time was in plus 2 years, and that's how I fell asleep. But it was actually pretty easy, probably because I did it at a transfer window. And if you want to know about transfer windows, just ask about Matt Loud. He'll be happy to describe it. But now we are just going to be wait until we go ahead and get into Kerbin orbit, and we go ahead and get to periapsis, so we can go ahead and make it to it, or as some people call it, Paralon, because I think that's the actual word for it, Paralon. Yeah. So right now we are going to land. I mean, not land, but get back there and do it. So, anything really important that happened lately? Any balloons? Nah, there was no balloons on my birthday. I'm just kidding. But anyway, we are going to land, and now we're about to burn very soon. Burn the boosters to go ahead and get to the right position to go ahead and do that. And we got to the right position to go ahead and do that. So we're now going to fast forward to the part where we make it into the atmosphere. And that is going to be it. So now it's time to fast forward till we get to the atmosphere. now we are in the atmosphere. The atmosphere for Kermit is actually pretty hard, and as you notice, I was off by like probably like 20 miles away from the Kerbal Space Center. But don't worry, it wouldn't need nothing. It's definitely like I didn't set up a drone ship out there so it could perfectly land on it. No, that wouldn't take it too much work. Even though I do know how to build a boat in KSP, only thing you have to do is just add some jet engines underneath the water. I couldn't really do that. Maybe I'll try to see if I can do that with my real starship and my other save file, but not this video. But either way, we are getting to the end of this video. I would like to thank you. I would like to thank everybody who worked on KSP and who is working on KSP 2. Have a great day and see you in KSP 2 for all my KSP viewers out there. And see you next month with another random video. Goodbye. I mean, not goodbye like that, but goodbye.